What up, YouTube? Tim is here. Since this month, I'm doing my reviews for February films. Here's my review for this 2008 film called Fool's Gold. Now, Fool's Gold premiered back on February 8th, 2008, and of course starred Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson, who a couple years beforehand starred in that film, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, which I talked about yesterday. Anyway, of course they did do a Fool's Gold, which I gotta say, the reviews did not get great reviews. Like, it has an 11% Rotten Tomatoes. This movie is much better than people give it credit for. It is a bit like films such as Romance in the Stones, Natural Treasure, and all. It has a bit of those feels to it. Like I said, it's a really decent film. This may even come to an unpopular opinion. I probably prefer Fool's Gold over How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I don't know. It's maybe I just do like a good treasure hunting film, but I don't know. I do kind of prefer Fool's Gold over How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I don't know. I just find Fool's Gold should be a better film. Anyway, so now this film, stars Matthew McConaughey as a treasure hunter named Ben Flynn Flanagan, who has sunk his marriage to Tess, played by Kate Hudson, and is trusting both in this obsessive quest to find the legendary queen's dowry. And when he ends up finding a vital clue that may finally pinpoint the treasure hunt's the treasure's whereabouts, he ends up getting dragged. He ends up dragging Tess and her boss billionaire Nigel Honeycutt, who's portrayed by Donald Sutherland, along for the hunt. But Finn is also not the only one interested in the goat. Like his former mentor turned enemy Mo Fish, portrayed by Ray Winstone, will also stop at nothing to be into it. You also got Alexis Denonai, I think how to pronounce her name. She actually plays the granddaughter of Donald Sutherland's character. She was actually a scene star in this movie. She was also in that Michael Cera film, Nicky and Nora's Infinite Playlist. She's a pretty cool young actress. Doesn't do a whole lot anymore, but I think she's pretty cool. Anyway, the film was directed by Andy Tennant, the same guy who gave us films such as Hitch. He recently gave us that Kate Hudson movie, The Secret Stairs to Dream. He did Sweet Home Alabama, so he's no stranger to the romantic genre. Anyway, I actually remember watching this movie in theaters. I remember this was actually one of the few films I actually ended up seeing in theaters with when I was in high school and we went out like on a field trip to go to the movies and all. This was actually one of the films that we were actually able to that we ended up watching theaters as a as a class and all. I thought it was a pretty decent film. It was fun, entertaining, great romance between Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. Donald Sutherland was great. You even had Kevin Hart was also in this. You also had the likes of Bremer, Malcolm Jamal Warner was also in this film. It's a really decent, fun, entertaining flick. That I think it's much better than people give credit for because it has an 11% Rotten Tomatoes. It's a better film than 11% in my opinion. But hey, films are subjective, I guess. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson, reunite once again. After How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, I thought that was a really interesting one there. Uh, of course, it is more about at times they're like relation. They end up going to a bit of a nasty divorce at times. But they end up reconnecting and once again falling for one another again. And not to mention this Fusco is also one of the few films that Matthew McConaughey starred in before he won his Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club. It's around early 2000s. Matthew McConaughey has always been doing like these romantic based films, such as How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, such as Fool's Gold. What was that Girl from Past movie he did with Jennifer Garner in it? Ghost is a Girl from Past, I think it was called. Remember he did that. He did some other stuff here and there. But he does show that he's really capable of doing dramatic stuff. We've seen that with Dallas Buyers Club. He was so terrific in that movie. I mean, I do love Matthew McConaughey, especially outside of his romantic stuff. But when he does romantic stuff, he can do it pretty well once in a while. Sometimes he can do it great, sometimes not. Kate Hudson has done some pretty good romantic stuff once in a while. She's always pretty good. And I mean, Fool's Gold was also the same year that Matthew McConaughey did Tropic Thunder, by the way. So he had a bit of a win-win for the critics on that year. But yeah, Fool's Gold is. I mean, 2008 was a really interesting year, and Fool's Gold is probably one of the most underrated gems of the early of 2008. It's a really better film than people give credit for. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Fool's Gold, not really sure where you can find it. You can actually find it on HBO Max. Pretty cool. You can also find it on Fandango Now, Vudu. You can find it on, which by the way, Vudu is Walmart streaming service. Just get around that one. You can also find it on Prime Video, Apple TV. You can find some interesting streaming sites right here. Anyway, and come on, Kate Hudson in the bikini. One more for you guys for that one. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen the Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson movie Fool's Gold? If so, what's the over? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What were some favorite parts of the film? What were some favorite moments? And would you also love to see Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson do another film together? And bonus question: between How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and Fool's Gold, which Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson collaboration did you like the most? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Himu sign off.